Y'all are letting your personal feelings towards Brittany Edie affect how you look at this case that she got going on. All right, so let's get into it. I got notes. I had to take notes because, bitch, Brittany Edie just might have a case. Matter of fact, it's safe to say she has a case. Okay? She's suing Bravo for $20 million. $20 million, okay? She's suing for defamation and sexual harassment, okay? And not only that, but she wants the episode taken down. You got to give credit where it's due. Brittany, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I feel like a lot of y'all are like, I don't understand how you guys don't understand how she has a case. Like, if it was anybody else, you'd be like, you know what? She has a case. You'd be saying, oh yeah, she's the victim. But because it's Brit Edie, okay, I feel like y'all are being very hypocritical, very victim blamey, okay? And I don't like it. I don't like it, okay? So let's start with the fact that she claims it wasn't her in those pictures. Okay, and I feel like a lot of people are using that to discredit her, her eligibility for a case like this. But whether it was her or not, Bravo led her to believe that it was her on those pictures, okay? Bravo, the same ones that said that they did an investigation, led this girl to believe that her pictures, explicit pictures of her, were shown to an audience. Of course, she was in the room. She didn't know at the time, okay? She couldn't confirm or deny at the time that those pictures were her. Bravo, the company she works for, basically told her that was you in those pictures. Remember, they're the ones that said they did an investigation, right? So with this investigation that they did, I guess they didn't show her what was shown so that she could confirm or deny that it was her. Because, like, when you do an investigation, you leave no stone left unturned, or however the phrase goes. Get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Bravo allowed this to air. That's where they really fucked up. I'd say. It's just the fact that this all could have been avoided. Okay? Them explaining, like, let's say they didn't air this, but just explained why Kenya wasn't on the show, why they took Kenya off the show. Let's say, like, that happened, okay? They didn't air the, Kenya Moore hair spa event, but they, explained why in, like, a PowerPoint presentation or something, why Kenya wasn't on the show. Child, that would have been more ethical. Okay? Now look what's going on. Okay? That ties into, like, sexual harassment. Oop, did I say the word? Is this going to air? I don't know. That ties into defamation, okay? Because you're allowing this to be shown to everybody in the world, basically. Because Real Housewives, it's not only a show that, people in the United States watch. Everybody watches it around the world. So, like, come on, we got to think about this. Any lawyer worth their salt, they got this in the bag. They got this in the bag. It's public defenders. It's like pro bono lawyers that have covered cases like this in real life. In real life, cases like this happen all the time, and cases like this get settled all the time. I don't know why you guys think Brittany doesn't have a case. Like, we got to think logically here, please. Okay? Average people have sued for less and won. What made you think Brittany is gonna lose this? I don't understand. Now, she might get a settlement. They might settle for a little less than $20 million. They might do a thing where, hey, will settle out of court with you, but you got to shut the fuck up about this. And we not allowed to talk about you. You're not allowed to talk about us. I could see that happening. You know, Bravo messed up. They messed up from the moment that they allowed this girl to stay on the show after threatening another cast member's life. The egg is on their face. Okay? I personally want to know how she found out that, how she seen, you know, that it wasn't her. Did somebody show her the uncensored clip? Okay, did she find the poster board somewhere in the trash? I don't know. I don't know, okay? It's all going to come out, I'm sure. I'm sure. This is going to be an open and shut case. It's not even going to take too long. I don't think so, okay? There's no way Bravo could squeeze out of this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She probably knew all along that it wasn't her. Not going to lie. But she waited till now to drop the bomb. See, Brittany might not be as stupid as we think, okay? Or somebody on Brittany's team, you know, knows how to play the game. Because she got Bravo. She got it in the bag, baby. That's easy money. That's easy money. Okay? Now, I see a lot of people talking about this is vindication for Kenya Moore. Oh, Kenya's definitely coming back. And, yes, in a way, because the company that allowed Brittany to stay, Brittany, the same one who threatened her life, the company that allowed her to stay on the show, okay, after that crazy argument, whatever, they are going to court over this same girl. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So she's kind of vindicated, but at the same time, I don't think Kenya's going to work with Bravo. I don't think Bravo's interested in working with Kenya Moore again. The way I see it, I'm looking at it in their point of view. They're probably looking at this girl like, wow, we going to court over some shit you did, okay? But this was all a group effort here, okay? Brittany, Kenya, and Bravo. Bravo, you allowed this shit to air. You were the last and final, like, you know, you were the last one that could put a stop to this. And you didn't. You didn't. Hello? Like, you know, and then, like, they're probably looking at it like, damn, Kenya, we going to court over your ass, okay? Like I said, Kenya Moore is more of a liability in their eyes. That's the way they see it. That's the way they see it. Let you go to work and you do something that causes your employer to get sued and see if you keep your job. Like, what do you guys think this is? This is a job. This is like, girl, okay? Like, I want you guys to take what's going on and put it in real people, like in like normal, regular schmegular, everyday life people's, like, you know, lives. Like, you go to work and you find out that your coworker printed out a picture, okay, of a girl that looks like you, okay? Your face is not in the picture, but the person that's in the picture, okay, is giving, you know, head. And your coworker is just passing it around in the break room, okay, and saying that it's you. Would you not be mad? Would that not be actual harassment? Like, I want y'all to, like, put yourself in Brit's shoes. Would you not sue? Y'all would sue. So what is the problem that Brit is suing? Why are you guys so up in arms? Y'all don't like the girl. I understand that, but you guys got to let facts be facts. Don't be mad because she getting the bag. Girl, I kind of want Brit to win this. I'm sorry. I haven't heard anything that would tell me that she's not going to win this case. She's not going to get a bag. Hello? Like, would y'all not sue your employer for some shit like that? Would y'all not sue for actual harassment? Like, come on. You know, like, I don't know. Like, you would really sit there and, like, just let it be what it is, charge it to the game? Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Now, just because Brit wasn't in these pics doesn't mean that Kenya wouldn't have gotten suspended. Kenya most definitely that would have been a suspendable offense in my eyes, because that was still sexual harassment. That's the way I see it. You in a room with your coworkers, okay, and other people, other guests, you go and show them an explicit picture unprovoked, like without their consent. That's sexual harassment. Let that happen at your job. Let somebody come up to you with like a picture of, somebody getting banged out. Let them come up to you with a video of that and just put it in your face while you're at the water cooler. You'd be like, what the hell? Get what I'm saying? Like, you didn't consent to seeing that. So like, I need you guys to put 2 and 2 here. That's a suspendable offense. I'm sorry. I don't know. And on top of that, if anybody else wanted to sue Kenya for that, like, they still would have had a case too. Let's say Shamia wanted to sue Kenya for showing her that picture, okay, while they're at work. Like, girl, these laws are in place for a reason. Like, hello, okay. Intent is everything. Kenya intended to make people think that was Britney in those pictures, okay? Bravo ran with it, trying to get some views, okay, on some desperate shit, and look where it landed them. That episode should have never been shown. Hello? No. So yeah, Kenya, if there was any doubt that Kenya would come back or Bravo would want Kenya back, yeah, that's crumbled. That's shattered. Kenya's not coming back. You are a liability. Because you want to take shit to fucking hell, okay? Like, it's cute, like, when you're doing something not as serious, but, of course Kenya gonna take it to hell every time. And unfortunately, this is where it landed her. Now you without a job. And this was her bread and butter. Let's not act like, okay, Kenya Moore is some A1 businesswoman like Candy, okay? Half as Candy. Like, girl, she not. Your salon is open 3 days out the week. And I think it's by appointments only, okay? Like, had she played her cards right? Had she played it right, stayed on the show, focused on what the fuck she was doing, advertised her hair salon and whatever, she probably could have had another stable, like, venture outside of Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I don't like, girl, she might be able to book a Lifetime Tubi movie here and there. But I'm sorry, Kenya. Like, girl, this is it. Like, honestly, I feel like Kenya was on the show too long. Okay, this is one of those instances where, like, you either die a hero or live long enough to be a villain. And she lived long enough to... This is just sad. Like, oof. Yeah, like, I don't know. Y'all give Kenya a little too much sometimes. I'm just saying. Because if Kenya was really smart, that moment... Like, because, like, why you gotta... Like, not every situation calls for you playing dirty. Like, dirty. Like, get what I'm saying? Like, you want to play dirty? Okay, Kenya, the moment she threatened your life and the moment Bravo didn't do anything about it, you could have took that to court. Now, Brit, I guess something was working in her mind. She took that shit to court. Okay? I don't know. Kenya was just moving like she ain't had shit to lose. And that's what's really frustrating about it. Like, hello. Why didn't you... Like, girl, you could have took this to court. You could have sued Bravo. You could have been had a case. The same way Brit has a case against you now. Oh, not against Kenya. Okay? Against Bravo. Hello. I don't know. I just feel like there's egg on everybody's faces. egg on everybody's face. It's egg on Bravo's face, Andy's face, Kenya's face, Brit's face. It's just a fucking mess. That's all I got. Let me know what y'all think about what the hell's going on down below. Like the video, comment, subscribe, okay? Buy yourself something, a little something sweet. Do all the things. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later down below.